What it do, Durag Nation? New characters, new skins, more maps. 2025 is shaping up to be another huge year for Marvel Rivals. So today, I decided to kick off the new year by giving you a breakdown of what you can expect in the next few weeks and beyond from the massively successful new hero shooter. So Hulk, smash that like button if you appreciate these dives into Marvel Rivals, and let's get it. It has been an incredible launch for the Marvel-themed hero shooter from NetEase. The devs confirmed the game passed the 20 million player mark in the first 2 weeks, which is quite frankly outrageous. And that was just for the Season 0 launch. Things are about to get even crazier because we are extremely close to the launch of Season 1, which will bring even more content into the game. Previously, the devs said Season 0 would only last 30 days, and as I record this, there are 8 days and 23 hours left on the Battle Pass countdown, meaning we could see the start of Season 1 next week on January 9th. As for what to expect, we were told each season would bring with it new maps as well as new characters, which is probably what most people are looking forward to. It's unclear how many new heroes will be joining the roster during every upcoming season. It might be wild to expect them to drop another 6 like they did for Season 0, but based on what they've teased, another large batch of characters is very much possible. In last year's Q&A, they mentioned every season would introduce more than one new character and that we could expect new vanguards and strategists in Season 1, but duelists would still be the most represented. So that seems like 3 new heroes at bare minimum. However, in the new trailer they dropped at launch, they teased the arrival of the Fantastic Four. So it's possible they drop the entire team at once, or do half of them for Season 1 and add the rest later. They also gave us an idea of what characters to expect in Season 2 and beyond. Last year, the Marvel Rivals team dropped a poll asking players which character they wanted to be revealed next. Wolverine, unsurprisingly, got a lot of votes and was revealed officially in a trailer a few days after that poll dropped. The other characters weren't in Season 0 though, which makes them candidates for Season 1 or beyond. The most popular being Ghost Rider, Deadpool, Nightcrawler, and Gambit, with some interesting names thrown in there like Thanos and Emma Frost. Personally, I want Nightcrawler and Thanos the most, but I'm looking forward to seeing how they design all these characters and will for sure play any of them when they drop, especially Deadpool. We already have the Deadpool and Wolverine skin in the game for Logan, and I'm wondering if the two of them might end up getting some kind of special team-up ability. If they do, I hope it's related to regeneration because Wolverine needs a little bit of a boost when it comes to his survivability. And if they add Thanos, I feel like his ultimate has to be him pulling out the Infinity Gauntlet and snapping away the enemy team, but only in a certain radius, otherwise that would be too OP if he could do it from the other side of the map. People already think Iron Fist and Hawkeye are too overpowered, so I can't imagine how people will react getting team wiped by a snap from spawn. It would be pretty funny though. Fortunately, the devs have been pretty fair about balancing so far, and I'm sure they would figure out a way to make Thanos cool and faithful to the lore while fitting into their vision for Rivals. Gotta make him a Vanguard though. We need a lot more of those. We also need new strategists. Seems like a good role for Emma Frost. Deadpool would obviously be a duelist. A new season also means a new battle pass and new skins, and we got some important updates about that over the holiday break from the devs. And one of them has caused some confusion that I will do my best to clear up. So the devs released a new blog post giving us more details on how the battle pass works. It was widely praised as something that never expires, plus the first one was only $5. But that's because this is a shortened season, so it was only half the size of the normal pass. The big thing they clarified though was the chrono tokens, the purple currency in the game that you use for the pass. The confusion came from the fact that this particular currency does in fact expire except in one circumstance. You can earn this for free by playing the game, but you can also purchase it using Lattice, the gold premium currency you pay for with real money. At the end of the season, your chrono tokens will disappear and be put towards any rewards on the pass you didn't purchase, if there are any rewards left that were unclaimed. However, the one thing the devs made sure to adjust is to allow you to keep any chrono tokens you got by using Lattice, since they don't want players wasting their money. So if you bought any, that will carry over to the Season 1 Battle Pass and be usable to unlock rewards right away. But you will not keep the chrono tokens you earned for free. So you can't just hoard a bunch of tokens by farming missions and use them to instantly unlock the full pass next season without playing, unless you just decided to buy a bunch, which I think is fine because because the chrono tokens aren't real currency, think of them as XP. You can buy any skin with the gold or blue currency. The chrono tokens are basically level skips. I think this system is perfectly fair, especially given how cheap the passes are and the fact that going forward, you'll have 3 months to finish them. I was done with the Season 0 pass in the first week, so I feel like the progression is solid as well and won't be considered a big deal over the course of a full 3-month season. At the end of the day, it's a free game, one that you are getting a ton of enjoyment out of. $10 for a never expiring pass seems like fair value, especially with the extremely high quality of the cosmetics. Speaking of which, after adding the last of the winter skins to the shop to cap off the holiday event, Marvel Rivals just revealed the first of what appears to be a series of new skins that look like a perfect way to celebrate the upcoming Chinese New Year. On New Year's Eve, the official Twitter account for Rivals revealed these two awesome skins, the Lunar General for Moon Knight and Cheerful Dragoness for the internet's new favorite hero, Squirrel Girl. The skins will be available for purchase in the shop starting on January 2nd, and I have a feeling many wallets are going to be getting lighter in the new year if Marvel Rivals keeps releasing skins of this quality. Based on the Winter Celebration bundle, we'll probably get 2 to 4 more skins matching this theme. Other skins we have to look forward to are the Steampunk series players got a taste of in the beta with Iron Man, as well as what I'm sure will be more outfits inspired by the Marvel Cinematic Universe. There's still characters left on the roster who haven't gotten an MCU skin yet, and I'm personally looking forward to Captain America getting his Winter Soldier outfit, and I hope they also pull some stuff from Marvel's What If, now that the series has officially ended. This evil Doctor Strange skin from season 1 would be an insta-buy for me. For the more competitive players, I would expect more tournaments like the one they held during vacation, as well as some balancing changes, though do not expect role queue, as the devs have made it clear that's not something they're interested in pursuing, which I think is the correct call. Allow players to have more time to learn the game and see how things change once we get new characters, especially more that are not duelists. Heck, there are characters in the game right now that people have been overlooking that are actually really incredible and worth learning because they can take you right to the top of the rankings. Click the video on screen to learn more.